Imagine a place untouched by time, where the air is warm and fragrant, and the only sounds are streams and rustling leaves. This is the Garden of Eden, humanity's first home, a paradise where God walked with man. It's a place of innocence and peace, but it's lost to us now, living on only in our oldest stories. For centuries, people have wondered, if Eden was real, where was it? The search for Eden is more than a hunt for a spot on a map. It's a quest for our origins, and a longing for a lost perfection. Explorers and scholars have scoured ancient texts and remote landscapes, hoping to find a trace of this legendary garden. The allure of Eden is powerful. It represents a promise of what life could be. The mystery is not just about geography, it's about understanding our place in the universe. So, let's begin our journey. Not with a shovel, but with an open mind. We'll look at the clues in the oldest book of all. We'll explore theories from history, traveling across continents and through time. The question, where is the Garden of Eden, is one of humanity's greatest mysteries, and while we may never find a definitive answer, the search itself reveals much about our world and our longing for paradise. Join us as we follow the trail of Eden, a journey through faith, history, and the human heart. The story begins where everything began, in a lost paradise. Let's see where the clues will lead us. Our first clues come from Genesis, where the story of Eden is told. The Bible doesn't give us a map, but it does offer a geographical puzzle. Eden is described as a lush, abundant garden watered by a river that splits into four: the Pishon, Gihon, Tigris, and Euphrates. The Tigris and Euphrates are real rivers flowing through modern Iraq and Turkey. But the Pishon and Gihon are mysteries. The Pishon is said to flow around Havilah, a land of gold and precious stones. The Gihon is linked to the land of Cush. Scholars have debated the locations of Havilah and Cush for centuries. We're left with two known rivers and two unknowns, a puzzle with missing pieces. Do the Pishon and Gihon still exist, or have their names and courses vanished with time? The clues in Genesis anchor the story in the real world, but also deepen the mystery. The search for Eden is a challenge that has fascinated people for millennia. The rivers are our first lead, but the trail quickly grows cold. Still, the biblical map is where every search for Eden must begin. The answers may be hidden, but the questions are as old as humanity itself. Let's follow the rivers and see where they take us. The most popular theory places Eden in Mesopotamia, modern-day Iraq, the land between the Tigris and Euphrates. These rivers have nourished civilizations for thousands of years, making this region a natural candidate for humanity's origin story. Some suggest Eden was in the lush delta where the rivers meet, a paradise amid arid lands. This fits the biblical idea of a river splitting into four. But the Pishon and Gihon remain elusive. No rivers in Iraq match their descriptions. Ancient waterways may have vanished, and the landscape has changed dramatically over millennia. While Mesopotamia fits part of the puzzle, it leaves crucial questions unanswered. The theory is compelling, but the mystery endures. Eden's true location remains just out of reach. Another theory looks to Africa, inspired by the Gihon River said to flow around Cush, often identified with Ethiopia or Sudan. Some link the Gihon to the Blue Nile, which winds through Ethiopia's fertile highlands. This fits the biblical description but creates a new problem. The Nile and the Tigris-Euphrates are on different continents. How could all four rivers share a single source? Some suggest ancient geography was different, or that Cush referred to a different land. The African theory solves one riddle but creates another. It highlights the importance of Cush, but struggles to unite all four rivers. The search for Eden's rivers continues. A newer theory suggests Eden lies beneath the Persian Gulf, submerged since the last ice age. Back then, the Gulf was a fertile valley, watered by four rivers: the Tigris, Euphrates, Karun, and a now-lost Arabian River. This Gulf oasis could have been a true paradise, matching the biblical description. As the Ice Age ended, rising seas flooded the valley, forcing its people to flee and leaving only memories of a drowned Eden. This theory explains how four rivers could meet in one place and why Eden vanished. The story of a lost paradise may be rooted in real, ancient floods. Science and legend intertwine beneath the waves. Eden, it seems, may be hidden under the sea. The Bible hints that Eden is not just lost, but deliberately hidden. After Adam and Eve's expulsion, God placed cherubim and a flaming sword to guard the way back. Eden became inaccessible, not by geography, but by divine decree. Later, the Great Flood described in Genesis would have reshaped the world, erasing ancient landscapes. Rivers, valleys, and even continents could have changed beyond recognition. The Tigris and Euphrates we know may be echoes of pre-flood rivers, their names preserved but their courses lost. The map in Genesis might describe a world that no longer exists. Eden is not just hidden, it's buried beneath the wreckage of a former world. The search for a physical Eden may be chasing a vanished past. After all the searching, perhaps Eden isn't a place we can find on a map. The story may be about more than lost geography, it's about a lost relationship. Eden represents perfect harmony between humanity, nature, and God. Its loss is the story of separation, and the longing to return. The search for Eden becomes a spiritual quest, a desire to restore what was lost. Many traditions teach that paradise can be found within, through peace, compassion, and connection. The memory of Eden is a blueprint for the world we hope to create. It calls us to be gardeners, caretakers of each other and the earth. For people of faith, Eden is not just a paradise lost, but a paradise promised. The Bible ends with a vision of a new creation where the tree of life returns and the river of life flows again. The story does not end with a locked gate, but with hope for restoration. The mystery of Eden's location may never be solved, but its meaning endures, a symbol of our deepest longing and our highest hope. The journey to Eden is a journey of the heart, and perhaps in seeking it, we find what truly matters. The search for paradise continues, within us all.